Bills, Giants, coming up on EA Sports, getting set for today's Week 12 matchup.
Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends in the game on each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
The Bills line up, split backfield. First down at the 19. Stands in the pocket. Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball. After nearly turning it over, it's second down. Takes it from the gun. Flag is out. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. Roughing the passer call gives the offense 15 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, and it was a terrible roughing the passer that time. He absolutely took 2 steps before he hit the quarterback. You can see when he lets the ball go. When you see him let it go, pull up.
The Bills lined up, bunch formation. First down at the 44. It's Clay. That picks up 7.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Bills team official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
The Bills from the 37. Looking for some daylight up the middle. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Bills from the 32. Scans the field. Finds his mark. Tremendous blocking up front to give the quarterback all kinds of time back there to find an open receiver.
It was good protection. Nice job by the coach, too, changing up the plays, keeping the defense off balance. And that time, they were so off balance, they couldn't even generate a pass rush. The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Second and goal from the 2. And that gains 1. Here's the Bills offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. Third and goal. And he's in for the touchdown.
Nice job up front by the offensive line. They get a good push. Easy for the quarterback to run the sneak and get the touchdown score.
And the extra point is good. Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Bills go with the dime formation here on defense.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
Pulls it in. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Takes the hit, throws. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bills defense. They are one of the best in the NFL when it comes to total defense. The Giants with a third down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Looking to go deep. And it falls incomplete. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
The Bills now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
First down at the 49. Got the first, and he's got some space. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Bills setting up for the kickoff. Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Giants offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time. D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
That's a gain of 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Trying to beat the play clock. And the quarterback doesn't get the snap in time. That's going to be a delay of game right here. Second down and 8. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bills' offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Tabor's going to slide, and that'll end the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
The Bills are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
1st and 10.
Here's the Giants defense. This is a ball-hawking bunch that has forced numerous turnovers on the season.
Second down and 10.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. Thomas is there to make the stop.
This is what drives coaches crazy. You make the quarterback throw it short, then you can't come up and make the tackle, and you give up a long gain. You got your players in position. That's all you can do. Now it's up to them to make a play.
Stepping up to the line at the 10.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Handoff made. It's Mayo who brings him down.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8.
The Bills' offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway.
Second down now.
The second quarter is underway with this snap. Vinny Curry with the sack.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
The Bills are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this 3rd down. The Bills now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Looking across the middle, makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Their lead grows a little more with that touchdown, and still a long way to go in this half. They may be able to add even more to it before the break.
Jim, I don't see anything that's going to slow them down. Everything they are trying is working. They have been spectacular here so far today, and all I can say to the opponents, you better buckle up. This is going to be tough.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Robinson's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Giants offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Roethlisberger's on the move. And it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Jordy Nelson with the catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Roethlisberger from the gun.
Darius has the sack.
Almost intercepted.
Well, when you get in situations like this, third long, you got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down.
The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Giants official. Ben Roethlisberger's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Failing to connect there, third down.
The Giants will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes, because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10.
The Bills offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out and got it done. That's what you got to be careful of when you're backed up. You run the football. You cannot allow penetration. What a job by the defense. They get the penetration. They tackle the running back. And what do we get? A safety.
Beckham marked down at the 41. And a run back of about 11.
The Giants heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
First down and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Picks up about 5. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
And that's Williams, who almost had the interception. Third down and 6. Press coverage all the way.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
The Bills with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun.
Jordy Nelson with the grab.
The Giants roll the dice and pick up the first on 4th down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
Launching it deep. New York Giants touchdown.
Cleaner's 5th touchdown reception of the year. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. And they will not convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
First down at the 20. Devin Funchess comes away with the football. Taylor's going to throw once again on this down. It's a grab by Funchess. Keeps his legs moving. Still powering ahead. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Bills are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of the quarterback. Taylor's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
This play set up by the long gainer.
First down here after the completion. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. From just inside the 30. The Bills have it at the 29.
Easy catch there. No one near him. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. coming up to the line at the 11.
Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
Handoff. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
The Bills, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Second down coming up. Back to the ground. Now slashes. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Finding the end zone for the second time. The Bills getting set now for the extra point. Extra point was good. Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Beckham's got a chance to return this one. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. And a run back of about 18. The Giants
Offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
That false start penalty will push them back 5 yards.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Throws the pass. Fleener has the catch. Hurry up. 2-minute offense. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger's going to scramble. And that pass is just thrown away.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit that time. As the quarterback broke the pocket, the defensive backs did a good job staying with the receivers. Nobody's open. Quarterback has no opportunity except to throw the football away.
Second down after the incompletion. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Fleener's got it on a pass that had some heat. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. First down at the 42. Set up screen. Brown's the one who made the big stop. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Coming up, second down. They bring in the extra tight end. It's Fleener. Fleener's met after a gain of 3. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. Third down. The Giants at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. And it's picked up by Rodgers-Cromartie.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Bills offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
The Bills at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Will go ground. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
After running it, it's second down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Going deep. Almost intercepted that time.
That's what you have to do as a defensive back. You got to wait to the last second. Wait till the receiver uses his hands, and once they go up, put your hand in between them and knock that football down. What a play.
Third down and 3. Scanning the field. Could have been intercepted.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
They're set to punt it away now. Well covered by the punt team, and they down it.
That will bring us to the end of the second quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll take a break and be ready for the start of the second half in just a moment. Beckham is going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around. The 25-yard line. The Giants offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Getting set as fast as they can.
The Giants will take the snap from the 25. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants need to get to the 35 to pick up a first.
3rd and 10.
Completion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
The Giants will punt the football.
And he'll step out.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
Taylor's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First down at the 18.
Pierre-Paul gets to the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Second down here.
He takes it on the counter. Stewart's there to take him down.
Well, when it's 3rd and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
Quickly to the line.
The Bills will set up. The 28 is the first down line.
3rd and a long way to go.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender. such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer. Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
And Williams is in on the tackle.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Good for only a yard. That's second down coming up.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
They run the counter play. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one.
In the old days, if you were a quarterback, it was rare to get a pass near the goal line. Nowadays, it's rare for the running back to get a run near the goal line, and the big guy took advantage of it this time. He gets to run near the goal line, and he takes it in for the TD.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. And a touchback. The Bills offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Taylor's setting up now in the pistol. He'll throw it over the middle, and that's a gain of 10.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
First and 10. Makes the reception. That's his first reception today. The Bills have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Taylor's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Robert Woods with the reception. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's round.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Oh, the receiver turns around and defends the pass and takes away what would have been a pick. Third and 2 coming up. The Giants set at the line. Dime package. Taylor's back in shotgun formation. Has his target. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line. Second and 8.
Devin Funchess comes away with the football.
Picks up 8 here.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
They'll run it off the toss. Pierre Paul's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Giants call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
One more snap, and that'll end the quarter.
Second and goal from the 8.
They call his name again.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
This has been a long drive so far.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
Now, they jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback have almost gone to impossible. But I'll say this on the offensive side. Don't take any chances and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
The Bills now will tack on the extra point. He made it. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Giants coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
First down at the 20. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr.
Time for the hurry-up offense. Second down and 13.
And incomplete as Fleener can't hold on.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Now looking at third down.
The Giants are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Scrambling now. Nelson's got it on a pass, has some heat on him.
Wasting no time now for this next play. First and 10.
Complete as Fleener can't hold on.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second and 10. Scrambling out of the pocket.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
On the way, third down.
The Giants come to the line with an empty backfield. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Has the reception all alone.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. No time to huddle now. And the quarterback is sacked by Bradham.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
And he takes off. Launches it down the field. Almost intercepted.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Down the field. Pass is intercepted.
Early in the 4th, and if there was ever thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they ever thought there's going to be a miracle comeback in this game. It's been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for them throwing that interception because they just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
They're setting up screen. Thomas going to make the tackle.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. To the ground. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this 1st down here in the 2nd half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
1st down and 10. Davis taking the handoff. He's into the open. And Davis is brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while they put those arms around you. That's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
The Bills will take the snap from the 30.
Slashes to the left side. And they tackle him there at the 34. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. This is 3rd down. They're going to run it on the toss. Running the football is a mindset, and it's one this team has today for sure.
You can tell this was the thought process all week long by the offense. We're going to go out there, we're going to out-tough the other team and just run the football right at them, and it has worked well.
Taylor's lining up in the pistol. Davis going to take it on the counter. And it's Hightower who makes the play in the backfield. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Double tight end formation.
The Bills will take the snap from the 30.
Thomas is there to make the tackle.
That's a timeout by the defense.
Third down now. It's intercepted.
That brings the play to an end. They could have used a few more of those plays earlier, partner. As it stands here in the 4th, it's way too late for them to turn things around.
Yeah, it's been a bad day for everything on the football team. The defense has had a rough day. Yeah, that interception helps a little bit. But here comes the offense on the field, and they have had an awful day.
From the shotgun. And incomplete as Fleener can't hold on.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Drop back, shotgun formation. And now he'll take off. And that pass is just thrown away.
Well, I'll give the quarterback a lot of credit here. As he dropped back, nobody open. Instead of just freezing there, he jumps out of the pocket, looks down the field, nobody open, and a good job. Just throw the football away.
Third down and 10. The give. That's a huge third down conversion, especially after all of the failures leading up to this point. Here they are inside the 20, and they keep their hopes alive as they move down the field.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the...
And that'll close the gap.
Tight ends are in a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Giants lined up, onside kick coming up.
The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it.
The Bills will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2nd and 7 on the way. The Bills have it at the 39. Handoff out of the I formation. At the line of scrimmage, the 41. The Bills come out with a split backfield. 3rd and 9. Davis has got it on the handoff.
You've got to give the defense some credit here. The offense comes on the field with good field position, but they shut them down 3 straight plays, and they're making a punt.
They're in punting formation. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Miracles do happen, but this team's going to need one probably to pull this off.
Incomplete.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd down and 10. Airing it out. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. On 3rd and long, they'll be in 4-down territory here. 3rd and 10. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Looking at every option. He's able to come down with it. What a catch. One-handed.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap. Takes a knee. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.